Alright. Hello and welcome back to more Rayman 2, The Great Escape. Last time, we ventured deep into the iron mines and got our final mask. Only to be met with bad news that Glowbox had been captured once more and taken to the prison ship. This time, we go straight back to the prison ship to end this. Once and for all. Probably not this episode, but next one. Um, but yeah. Now we jump on in. Razorbeard receives a special guest. Rayman poisoning your life? The antidote. Equipped with the latest power boosters, nothing can stop it. You can control it yourself, or put it into self-pilot. It can kill, crush, destroy, torture, bullies. Its legs are programmed to squish fleeing victims. In short, it does everything. Ditches. Don't forget the name of this marvel. The Groggle. Decide quickly. I have other clients waiting. With this I can destroy Rayman. Crush him. Smash him. I'll take it. You won't regret it. Here's your money. It's all there. Count it if you like. Oh, I trust you. So that special guest is actually a small cameo from Tonic Trouble. It really brought Tonic Trouble up during this Let's Play. It's sort of a sister to Rayman 2. Like, Tonic Trouble is a 3D platformer Ubisoft published that was in development before this game Rayman 2 came out, and they both share the same engine, and even had the same character designer, Michel Ancel. But yeah, in Tonic Trouble, in PC version, during the opening cutscene, that general guy is basically appeared in the opening pre-rendered cutscene, which is kind of cool. The one that was selling the Rogoff. So yeah, now anyways, we're starting to slide down, and we do have quite a bit of lums to gather here. Using, kind of pulling back to make sure I manage to get them all. Again, slide controls are a little bit weird. You hold forward to go faster, but you do start to lose more control. Pull back to get back control, but lose momentum. So, yeah, now we should hopefully be able to make this jump. Start slowing down so I could... No, I missed a couple lums. I'm going to be missing lums. There are few lums that are going to be rough to get here, and if you miss the here, you just straight up miss them. So, like, if you're playing like versions like that are the N64 version, based off the N64 version, the lums at the end of this section, if you miss them, you just straight up miss them, because after this, at the end of this level, you do go straight into the final boss. But not in other versions of Rayman 2. I just missed that. Like, I think in this version, we're pretty much just going to... We're going to go back to the world map before, facing the final boss. But kind of going back to Tonic Trouble, I'm very scatterbrained right now. Tonic, a lot of people say that Tonic Trouble was pretty much a test run of a 3D platformer before Rayman 2 uh, restarted development as a 3D game. That's not actually true. Uh, yeah, that's not actually... I don't exactly know when Rayman 2 shifted from a 2D game to a traditional 2D game to 3D entry, but it was like Tonic Trouble was not a was not the was definitely not a test run. It was being developed while Rayman 2 was being developed as a 2D game. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, got that lum. Come on, flip the switch so I can get to this part. Flip that switch. And now the last bunch of lums over here are going to be easy to miss. No! Yeah, those lums are very hard to get. And if you missed them in the N64 version, you missed them. They're just... You can't go back. Uh, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully, I don't, get bumped into there. Alright, there is 9 of them all over this place. And, okay, I'm just going to take the death. Bye. Alright, come on. Alright. No. Hopefully. Got it! Alright, we done all! Woo. The things I do for you guys. Well, I do that also on my personal runs. If I just miss it, I'm just gonna quit out the stage. But yeah, now we have made it inside of the prison ship. Successfully made it inside the prison ship. And now we're going to just drop underneath this platform and start swinging across in order to get this one lum right here. This one big boy lum. Don't say it. If I see any of you guys freaking say it, I am going to lose it. It's gone now. Sucks to be you guys. Anyways, actually I'm wrong. I was wrong on the last episode. There is only one more, golden fist. And we're going to make use of it here. Ooh, run! And deal with this, pirate right here. Booyah. This is the last pirate, so I'm not really too upset if we lose our gold fist. And he's bumped us, so cool. Come on, where are you? No! We flipped the switch. That's kind of what we need to do during this stage, but yeah, now we take care of that pirate. You needed to come down here to flip that switch, so as I've been saying a billion times now in the last 9 seconds. Man. Now, as we start making our way back up here, we get a walking shell. But you may notice this shell is looking a bit different, because this shell is special. This one can fly. Flying controls are a bit weird. Down is to go up is to go down, but left and right is to pivot in that direction. So I could hold down the control button and start flipping up like that. flight controls are a bit weird, but you do have plenty of room to start flying around and collecting all of the lums in here. It is a bit weird, but it does actually feel quite nice once you start getting used to it. There's some red lums up here, so that I'm going to start picking up, because, you know, don't want to die and have to do that entire slide all over again. But yeah, we're going to get those last couple of lumps. Is that all the lumps? Hold on. Give me a moment. Okay, yeah, no, that's all the lumps in this room. I just did not... In order to make our way out, you need to just barely graze this switch. And now we can move on to the final section. Now we get to fly around throughout the entirety of the inside of the prison ship and collect the last batches of lums in the entire game. Ironically enough. Now we're going to... So, yeah. It's actually quite cool. Now we're going to start collecting those. And now, as we start flying through here, we have our Star Wars trench run. Except we're not going to do the trench run quite yet, as we're going to go up into this completely optional area. And it's even completely optional for 100%. There's no yellow lums in this upper area. This is just here for extra red lums, if you need those. So yeah, just kind of a cool little place to show off over here. And we're just going to be, let's spat back out right at the trench run. So yeah, here's some extra red lums if you need them. We're at full health now, so pretty cool. Now, we gotta dodge the lasers. The lasers don't actually kill you, they don't do any damage, but they do knock you loose. Well, they do make you lose control, and once you start losing control, you might crash, and that will kill you and take damage. And that is the entirety of the prison ship. A couple of differences between the... Now we actually have to discuss the different versions between, like, prison ship between different versions. Jeez, I can't speak. In the N64 version, after beating that final flying section, you go immediately into the final boss. So, yeah, the crow's nest. Right here. But on every other version of the game, excluding the DS version, it's pretty much just a prison ship. You pretty much get a level where the prison ship and the final boss and the crow's nest are two separate levels. But in later releases of Rayman 2, so like the Dreamcast and PlayStation versions of the game, a brand new cutscene was added that showed Rayman freeing all the prisoners on the prison ship, which is pretty cool. But yeah, can't really show that off because, well, you know, we're on PC. It was planned for the PC and N64 versions, but was cut out due to time. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. I know I could just go fight the final boss right now, but there's some additional things that I want to do in this game before we roll credits. So next time on Rayman 2 will be the finale as we finish this game. See you guys then. Take care.